Well, I just want to leave it with this. Um, you know, you actually referred to Stephen A. Smith when he talked about how you're not the American dream, you're an American story. How when you look at people like Jordan or LeBron, they're the American dream. They were born to be mega stars in their fields from birth, whereas you had to work and work and work and work and work and outwork everybody to get to this point, which I think makes it a lot more relatable to a lot of people. Because at the end of the day, Jordan and LeBron were born in these bodies that
Not
were
everybody can
especially
get that.
designed for a certain type of sport, like a Michael Phelps with these giant arms and these giant hands and so forth, that just gave them a advantage over everyone else in this field. You weren't given, you're athletic and so forth, but you're not like, you don't have a natural advantage over everyone else in wrestling. You had to work to make those advantages.
Yeah.
And I think that's really something that a lot of people could relate to and admire about you.
That was like something that was just like, I felt like my character can sometimes on screen be a little like, man, this looks like such a, like, so far removed from reality type figure of character. And I like that it has that, but at the same time, I can be very, very grounded, and to the point where I can just speak to the people and people can understand it and feel and be like, oh, I've been that guy too.
Yeah.
And so it's good to have both. I can tap into that and take it as far as I want to. With like the death matches and staples, like nobody can ever understand what that feels like. But at the same time, when it comes to me just talking and understanding, there has to be some type of understanding and get down to the ground roots of like who I am, what got me here. Oh, like I'm not that far removed from you sitting in that classroom, third row, like, and getting a C average in class. I was that kid too.
Yeah.
I didn't have the crazy advantages, and like I don't have a second, third generation like wrestler, family, father, mother,
Right.
or like that. I didn't get indoctrinated into the business like from the lineage or the bloodline. I was like, I have a kid with an idea, and it started as an idea. Then that idea grew into like, oh, this could be a dream. Then the dream became the reality. Then the reality was just like everybody who quit in my line, in my class, or my like group of people, I took the step forward. So therefore I just stood out. And then that gave me the bravery to keep taking steps forward. I was like, I'll do it. I'll fail maybe, but I'm going to step forward. I'm like, at least I'll become the name of like, that's the kid that failed. And then I came back around. I'm like, I'm not going to fail again because I know what it felt like. I know what I did wrong. I got that gut punch. It hurt, but I'm still alive. And if that's the worst that you're going to do to me, I can do that again. So it just kept being that until I got confidence. That's why my social media handle is Swerve Confident, because that's where I truly built all this from. My confidence is what grew on top of my ability. My career didn't just come from like, this is the one. Like I said, I was never the first round draft pick. I'm more of like the Russell Wilson. I'm like fourth round, but give me the opportunity, put me on the field. I'm going to win you something. And I'm going to make history with it. Like one of the few black quarterbacks in Super Bowl to win championships, first black AW world champion, So that saying always resonated to me because he did another interview. I forget where it was. I study interviews and I take interview quotes and I put them in promos. I do a lot of shit with that. But that always stuck out to me as like, that's who I am. I was trying to put a finger on a statement. I'm like, who am I? Who is Swerve? How would I describe myself or Stephon Strickland to you, to anybody that doesn't know me, trying to get to know me or just learn my story? What is your story? That statement stuck out to me. And that's like, yeah, that's who I am. That's what I did. That's what Swerve is all about.
That's what it is. Swerve Strickland, man. Truly a pleasure.
Thank you.
Truly a pleasure, man.
Hopefully I
Very
come back
inspirational
with more
stories.
stories. I want to come back here with more stories,
Oh,
man.
yeah. That's what it is. Till next time.
Yes, sir.
Peace.